Although they may hug and smile in front, Donald Trump and California Governor Gavin Newsom are at odds in secret. Newsom just gave Trump a hard, painful punch. Upon his return to the White House this week, Donald Trump, the twice-impeached convicted felon and convicted rapist president, wasted no time in exploiting national tragedies for his own gain. These include the devastation caused by Hurricane Helen last fall, which struck the Atlantic coast, and the wildfires that occurred in and around Los Angeles earlier this month, both of which forced people to leave their homes and closed businesses, and in the case of the California fires, will require hundreds of millions of dollars to raise and repair. Before he even took office again, Trump started to politicize the tragedy. He accused Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass and Governor Newsom of being negligent, and even accused them of causing the catastrophe.
This is a true tragedy, and it's a mistake of the governor, and you could say the administration. They don't have any water. They didn't have water in the fire hydrants. They don't have water. And yet they have, the water comes from, you know where? Up north. And it comes down at levels, they give millions and millions of barrels of gallons of water that they have, and they send it out into the Pacific. For the Pacific, it's like a drop, it's nothing. But for California, it would take care of the whole state. So what's happened is a tragedy, and the governor has not done a good job. With that being said, I got along well with him. When he was governor, we worked together very well, and we would work together. I guess it looks like we're going to be the one having to rebuild it. But what happened there, I don't think there's anything that I've ever seen.
As a Californian who was displaced by the fires, Trump also repeatedly attacked Bass and Newsom on social media, even calling the California governor new scum. For the record, you can view my other videos I took while evacuating here on our channel. Water wasn't the problem. This was an unprecedented crisis. Trump's assertions that the state of California or Los Angeles somehow caused this catastrophe are absurd, as is his assertion that the city turned down water from Northern California, even though the water supplies he is referring to are more than 500 miles away.
Conditions you're going to push for aid.
Well, in California, I have a condition. In California, we want them to have voter ID so the people have a voice, because right now the people don't have a voice because you don't know who's voting, and it's very corrupt. And we also want them to release the water. If they released the water, they wouldn't have had a problem. If they released the water when I told them to, because I told them to do it 7 years ago.
Most importantly, thank you for being here. It means a great deal to all of us, not just the folks in Palisades, the folks in Altadena.
We got to get it finished. We're looking to get something completed. And the way you get it completed is to work together. It's the governor of the state.